Encourage me, turn my life and see that my life had a purpose. You never left my side. Hey, 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 great day, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Marrian Sista Efua, and this is the Spiritual Tea Time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the process. We are honored that you are here with me on today. If you don't know who I am, I'm an internationally known intuitive metaphysician, spiritualist, healer, international retreat facilitator, and host, as well as some other things you know about mindset coach, money, business. That's me. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about some things when it comes to, I think I want to kind of talk about, before I get into my topic, I want to talk about what I mean when I say metaphysical, spiritual, supernatural. These conversations and these chats, conscious, honest, authentic chats or talks, are really designed to give us something to look forward to. Hey, great day. Thank you for being here. Give us something to look forward to and to explore more of who we are, more of what we desire for ourselves, more of what we want to happen. I learned a long time ago that people just coming to me for a reading also needed support from the wisdom that I've been afforded, from the knowledge that I've been afforded. So then I incorporate all that into that. And so it made me begin to go, okay, well, let me understand some more things. And I started meeting more people. So this spiritual tea time is about us taking a pause break. When it's time for tea, you take a pause, right? You have a little tea party and you do what you got to do. So that's what we're talking about here today on the spiritual tea time. So this is a good time for you to come in and let's have some discussions. And maybe I have the complete answer. Maybe I have a partial answer. Maybe I have no answer at all. But the point of it is that you can get that question out there. And once you put that question out there, metaphysically, the universe will pick up that vibrational energy. They will pick up the frequency of your question, the frequency of your desire, and begin to transform it into that which you need. So everything starts gathering itself. Okay. This is why they say, be careful what you say out of your mouth, right? Or that the power in life and death lives in your tongue, or that you are able to create anything, just by the words and the thoughts that we have, which is true. So when you're coming here for the spiritual tea time, we come in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. So when you come in here for the spiritual tea time, what I'm asking you and what I'm sharing with you is that you generate your energy. What is your intention? Intention is 90% of what we have to get done. What is your intent? My intent is to gain clarity. Then guess what? Clarity is going to begin to come in your way. My intention is to get an understanding. Well, there's going to be some guidance towards something that will give you what you perceive as understanding. I want to know if I'm connected. That's why I tell people all the time, don't go off of TV shows. Don't go off of people who use their gifts in like an animated entertainment possibility, because it is what it is. Sure, I could flick lights. I could go into a trance. I can roll my eyes in the back of my head. I could do whatever is necessary to generate. I can do mantras. Some of us require that and some of us don't. But it doesn't take it away, right? It doesn't take away from the power that's within each and every one of us. And so thank you for being here and allowing me to share with you. Like I noticed that I was on somebody else live and they said, watch the numbers go down, watch this. And the person said, I'm not doing any readings for anybody that hasn't liked my page. And it did. Like she had like 100 and something people. And as soon as she said she wasn't doing readings for people who hadn't liked her page or liked her live, I think it was TikTok. And she did. Her numbers started going down. And we talk about this. This is something we talk about all the time. It's about integrity. Reciprocity. Sometimes, like I told somebody, sometimes you invest in shit that you shouldn't be. And so your money drawn up. So your resources drawn up. You focusing on the wrong type of relationships. And so you don't have a quality relationship. It is a great day. It is a great day, y'all. But anyway, that's what we talk about here. Those things. That's what I mean by metaphysics, right? Supernatural is when you're able to deal with entities on the ancestral, galactic, angelic, atmospheric, right? And then divine plane. These are things that are beyond our area, and you can hear, see, and interact. So we acknowledge that. We acknowledge spirits exist. We acknowledge that there are creatures that are creations that exist. And there are certain qualities and there are certain mergings that are in some people's DNA. Like, we recognize that. I got a girl who just told me, she said she a werewolf. I can't tell her she not. I can't tell her she don't come from that. I can't say it's real or not real. I'm not aware. The original story of the Black Panther comes out of the South African story, of this queen who was being tortured and told, and she went into the cave and she came back out. They went in to get her and she came back out as a panther. And that alone, and that panther was one of their symbols in their ethnic group. And so when they saw this panther, they knew, like, we're more powerful. Our spiritual God is more powerful. So there is always truth to those things that people want us to think are not true about the spiritual, metaphysical, and supernatural world. There is going to be conversations. Like, people, I was listening to this guy today, and I wish I knew how to like share out better from social media. But I was on the other platform, and the person shared this video, and the video was talking about the womb, that the first womb gives you life, and the second womb transitions you into a new type of life. First womb being the womb of your mother, and the second womb being the womb of your grave. And then he also went on another part of the conversation. He talked about how indigenous people are forever, hey baby, are always discounting and dismissing the traditional ethnic, cultural, and heritage ways to take on those of the very of other people. And so when you hear that, when you see that, you have to question yourself, and you have to say, what is the impetus behind that? What is the reason for that? So things that are supernatural, things that are metaphysical, they've all been proven. And so I figure like this: if everybody else can benefit from it, why not give it a try in your life? There's never a contradiction. Whatever your religion is, there is no contradiction, because it's only one source, one spirit, one creator, one life. How you express it, how you experience it is totally up to you. It's not based upon the fact that your mama don't like you, your brother don't like you, your baby dad, your baby mom. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about you. That's why I say it's real important for us to have conversations like this, so that you understand. No oil, no potion, no herbs that I give you are going to do anything more than you can do by making a decision that you are going to do something. You're going to tap into something greater, something more powerful, like your superpower, your power source. You're going to tap into it. That natural thing that can't be controlled by man-made act. It's something that's always there, pumping and thriving. So when you make that decision, that's when you can move better in these realms. And I say this again, I'm praying to my ancestors. We are not praying to our ancestors. We are acknowledging, remember, and honoring our ancestors. We do not pray to our ancestors. Do they have an influence on us? Yes, because they're part of our spiritual and physical DNA. So therefore, when we are seeking guidance, we're asking for guidance. We might call on Big Mama, we might call on Uncle, we might call on those known and unknown, with the intention that they're going to give us some type of support and innate guidance to be driven or to access some resources. Does that help everybody? I hope that helps, because we do not pray to our ancestors. We do not. We acknowledge, respect, honor. We may even pay tribute, right? We may even give homage, recognition, but we do not pray to our ancestors. Okay. And people say, oh, well, Jesus is I said, well, Jesus would be your aunt. If you're a Christian, somebody, I forget what the guy was trying to say. He was trying to make some point to me, and then he come back. I said, then that would make Jesus your ancestor. I said, so if Jesus is your ancestor, I guess it's not bad to recognize those that are not Jesus. You can't have parts without, you can't just have the parts and never remember that it came from a whole. I think society has us thinking, they have us decompartmentalizing everything and try to isolate everything and make this thing bigger than that thing. But it's the totality of all that makes us whole and complete. Okay. That's it. So a lot of us are being trapped. And I was reading this, I met this young lady through another sister girl of mine. And this young lady, she calls herself the brainy wife. Okay. And I went to her page. I'm trying to say, like, okay, how am I deal with this sister? What she want? What she want with me? And I realized she got some cool stuff. And one of the things she talked about, and I haven't finished listening to the video, but she sent me a video to hear how she speaks. And the video simply topic says something like this. When you first open it up, it says, women are often raised and encouraged to become the prey for predators, to become the stepping stone, the mat that men step on and other people step on when they have a shitty day. So you think about that. I take it away from gender and I can apply it to those of us just in humanness, how a lot of us have been conditioned and raised to play things safe, to not rock the boat, to build with conformity. And there's a price we pay for conforming. Some things we need to conform about. We need to wear, in this society, it's just a lot. So anyway, that was my point. Just remember that don't let people put fear in you about the very thing that you are. If we can acknowledge presidents, if we can acknowledge inventors, if we can acknowledge historians, if we can acknowledge business people, educators, then we definitely can acknowledge those persons that are directly connected to us spiritually and physically in our DNA. Does that make sense? Are y'all following me? I'm trying to keep it light because I don't want it to be a conversation that's overstretched. Okay, I'm going to address this one question real quick. What time is it? 1:10. Okay, LJ, are you still here? Okay, this person is saying they get used a lot. I would love to hear what get used a lot means, because what I'm getting is that it's not that you're getting used a lot. It's not that you're getting used a lot. Is that you are giving people too much access to you. And you are thinking that because you feel this way, that this other person feels this way. People do what they want to do because they want to do it, including you. So ask yourself, why do you keep putting yourself in position to give away things, to open up your life, and then expect people, you don't even have agreements with them. You be like, and sometimes you volunteering. Sometimes you volunteering. Yeah. You got people, you doing something, and you got people looking over your shoulder, watching what you're doing, then coming back and acting like it's all a surprise, but they've already been watching and listening to you and watching what you're doing with the intent of, let me learn and know more so I can do it. And you got people that is, yeah, they like, it's like they watching you. It's like, when I say watch you, I don't mean somebody is, but I just feel like the person is it's envious. You have a lot of envious people around you. You have a lot of people who look at what little you do have and they feel like they don't even want you to have that, even though you're willing to share it. That's crazy. Because they crazy. So because you get distracted, because they make you feel all bad and stuff, you miss out on your opportunities that could have been taking you to the front, LJ. Hope you're hearing me. I just really feel like you need to stand out from the people you keep putting yourself around thinking they your homies, your friends, you even got lovers that just fucking just walk over you. I'm like so pissed right now, LJ. Like I literally I'm pissed. I'm hot. It's coming up in me. Like I just need to possess you for about 10 minutes so that you can check the hell out of these thieves, these leeches of your emotional stability. They're leeching off your emotions. They're leeching off your and it's messing with you. They stealing your opportunity. They stealing your vision. They stealing your vision. And my throat is hurting because you try to say stuff, but it's like all right here. It's like it's stuck, like it's all. So that means you're trying to sugarcoat it because you think you're going to be alone. You won't be alone. You'll just have the right people around you. You'll finally have the right people around you, because here's one thing that's coming through about you. Your ancestors really are fighting on your behalf. And you got divine God creator you in alignment with. You don't feel that way because people telling you to be humble, be meek. That's because they want to be able to walk over you and keep using you. Yeah, you're a very spiritual being. You do have a good heart. But you need to let your ancestors come through, because some of your ancestors were powerful spiritual people. I'm not talking about religion. They might have went to church, but they definitely. I feel like this was an uncle. He might have even did something with herbs, it looks like. He might have been that person people went to secretly, but he knew a lot. Next time somebody asks you for something, ask yourself. There's a TikTok going around and saying, get somebody else to do it. So the next time they try to make you feel guilty and have you give them money, I'm just telling you. I'm hearing whoever this man is, and my hands and feet are on fire. This is a spiritual being. This is a person that is on the other side that has a lot to offer you. You also need to go back and spend some time into your roots. In your roots. Ta shikonduro engapa. Rinkindi. Wukobashi indo. Empapa. Yemba. And when? Moko shendawa. Yeah, this person is not playing. Like, you really have to start saying no. Get somebody else to do it. That's got to be your new motto. Get somebody else to do it. Oh, but you get somebody else to do it. I'm not available. I'm talking about your uncle ain't no joke. Hey, you don't even know what I'm hearing and seeing over here. Your uncle came to your dream for a reason. Okay. I keep forgetting to put you up here. Okay. Yeah, it needs to stop. But it ain't going to stop until, okay, yeah, I know he's on the other side. I can tell he's on the other side. That's it. Get somebody else to do it. You got to get somebody else to do it. Don't even waste your time. LJ, it's time for you. You got to do a hard stop. You even lost a relationship because you letting people be all up in your stuff. Get you some new people to hang out with. Get you some new people to hang out with. Are you supposed to help somebody, or somebody's supposed to be having a baby or something? You told somebody you was going to help them. What is that? What is the baby issue about? Help me with that because I got to go on to the next person. I got to go on to the next person. Yep. That's because let me explain something to you. You need to also take some time to go do you a spiritual bath and clear out. I'm gonna tell you something else. It keeps showing me. It keeps showing me your doorway, and your sitting room. Your doorway and your sitting room, whichever room has like the greenish or the blue looking paint. That's what it's showing me, something about that. If you really want to talk to me, you can inbox me. Again, LJ can inbox me and tell me whatever I just told you, and we can talk. You can do a private reading, or you can just let me know about this thing. It's something about you need to clean your house, period. You need to clean your house. Clear your house spiritually. You can wash it down with some salt. You ain't got nothing but some salt. Get some sea salt. Wash that house down from front to back. Yep. You get you a white candle. Set one on each window. Set one by the window. Set one by the doorway. And that couch, I want you to move that couch from where it is. I know that's where your TV is. It's telling me to tell you to move it. Okay. Oh, yeah. You need to do that. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I had to take that person because that person's uncle was in my head. So now it makes sense who this person was. Okay. All right, y'all. So I took that person because I could feel that person's relative bothering. No, I shouldn't say bothering, but like getting my attention. And I heard the name. All right. Thank y'all for being here, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. You listen to Spiritual Tea Time with Dr. Marrian Sista Efua of Azon Life Alchemy Center, spiritualist, metaphysician, healer, all around just servant, to show you the best things that you can, but it's just what we got to do. It's what we got to do. We got to do it. We got to move when the spirit says move. For real, for real. Hey, Lemon Drop. You welcome. All right. So let's get started. Let's get back up to these questions. Thank you for joining me. If you would like to post a question, please post your question now. You post one question. When you post that one question, be patient, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the list and I'm just going to support people in, going down the list, just like in the order in which they come, right? I don't jump around. Whatever order it come, that's what order it come. If you get your message, then you got your message. So please take a moment out right now, think and set your intention. Ask divine, ask your soul, ask your spirit. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Really think good. This is not the time to test sister, because sometimes people try to test me and things happen. So, I'm here to serve. Yeah, LJ, you can inbox me. Because you don't really have to, but you just need to inbox. You just need to clean your house and put some white candles through it. Also, if you can get a hold of some cola nuts, I would take some cola nuts and I want you to soak them in milk. It could be coconut milk. It could be soak the cola nuts in milk. And then I want you, when you soak them in milk, I want you to let them sit in the milk until the milk absorbs. Like put like a little milk in a bowl, add some coconut, 1, 2, 3. It's showing me 3. Right? Make sure they're the pink and white ones, right? And you put them in there and let them soak up the milk. Yep. And then it says sprinkle a little bit of salt inside of it. And whisper your prosperity, for your money to be restored, for all the money that is yours that's coming back to you. Because people ain't paying you back money. People taking advantage when you got, I'm just inbox me so I can tell you what it says. Where you're supposed to be. You put some honey in your mouth for a little bit. Not for them, but for you. Put a little honey in your mouth from now on. So when you say no, your no is good. All right. My mom's dad has been coming in my dreams a lot, but doesn't say anything. He's trying to tell you something. He's really watching over you. He's really just acknowledging you. He is also part of your drive that you have as far as this career. He's really trying to keep you focused. One thing he doesn't want you getting caught up in is a deep relationship right now. He's trying to intervene on that behalf. So he's watching. What do you mean by peace of mind, my love? I feel like you're doing good, but you're doing too many things and talking to too many people. So you absorb a lot of people energy. And you so nervous. It's like your energy right now. It's like, oh my God. It shouldn't be like that. Like, oh my goodness. Ooh, baby, ooh. Make a decision, do it. Don't worry about it. Make a decision, do it. Don't worry about it. That's how you get your peace of mind. Protect your peace at all costs. Disconnect from people that make you have doubts. Disconnect from people who make you have doubts, that make you question your things that you find joy in. Disconnect yourself from people who are always bringing you drama, trauma, baggage, conversations, actions, non-actions that cause you to not have peace. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Nothing, I said earlier, the part is never greater than the whole. That one little thin sliver that we allow people to access of our lives should never impact the rest of our lives. If 1%, how does 1% affect 99%? That means that some of that 99% is not being taken care of or not aware. So then you make that 99% aware, that 1% becomes insignificant. I'm just saying. Yay! Congratulations, my love, and thank you for sharing that feedback, Jamie. I thought about you this morning. This man was talking about grants and stuff for business, and somebody got played. Somebody got played. Oh, I love you. Thank you. My weekend was good. It was relaxed. Yesterday I did a little work yesterday. I made some peanut butter and I made some peanut butter. I made some palm nut, some fufu with some red snapper. So I had to make it 3 times because mine had to be with the mushrooms and different stuff. Yeah. So I got to find an alternative because now, I want to, but it was really good. Like my whole family was like silent. They were like, oh, all you kept hearing them say, this good. Yeah, this was good. Like I put my foot in that palm nut. But I also had the brand of palm nut that comes directly from Ghana, a small farm in Ghana that I'm aware of. So it was nice. It was nice, going back through the process of the rinsing and the chafing and all that stuff. It was nice. But I had a great weekend. Thank you so much for asking me that. Thank you all for being here with me today. I am Dr. Marrian Sista Efua of Azon Life Alchemy Center. You listen to the Spiritual Tea Time. Spiritual Tea Time, y'all. It's our time we come together and we talk about all things spiritual, metaphysical, and supernatural. We have conversations that are honest, authentic chats that allow us to see and hear a little bit more what we need to see and hear for our lives. Oh boy. So let's move on to our next one. All right. Anything for me? I'm trying to be a good person. Don't never try to be a good person. You either are or you ain't. And it's always subjective based upon the person that's receiving you and the intention that you have. But I'm always getting my feelings hurt by close loved ones. And I'm tired of it. Again, having expectations for other people to meet your needs when you're not even meeting your needs. Now, this is like a real talk. I got to tell people, right? This is not somebody putting roots on you. This is not somebody that you're just a horrible person. There's no such thing. To be a good person or a bad person is subjective. Based upon you a good person if people tell you that, or if you believe you're that. And if you believe what good is, then you have to figure out, if that's what good is and people don't accept it as good, is it still good? So the answer should be yes, because I recognize my value, my contributions, my personhood, and I'm okay. Now, if a person deems you're being a good person and they hurt your feelings, or they deny that what you're doing is a good, then you have to go back and evaluate, or you stay on your plane and let them be on the wayside. Your feelings can only get hurt if you allow them to hurt your feelings. Because you can have a conflict with somebody and not agree, but if you put an expectation on another person, you are not responsible for another person's reactions or responses or lack thereof. You are only responsible for you. So how did your feelings get hurt? Because you had an expectation based upon a relationship, a title, an experience, that this person would do something because that's how you would be. So if we can take that part away, I know it sounds like I'm talking around, but I'm trying to tell you something. Stop giving people your power. Stop making people's feelings, experiences more superior to yours. Why are you dealing with this person? I posted a video and the guy says, I go off of intent. I could very well hurt your feelings, right? But it does not mean that I was intending to hurt your feelings. My intention might have been to tell you some facts, but it might have hurt you. My intention might have been to remind you that you gave me something or did something for me that I didn't ask for. So I don't feel obligated to be like, oh my gosh, you gave it to me, right? So intention is what does it. Because who has somebody around them that intentionally, purposefully is trying to hurt them? If you do, it ain't them, it's you. So one, don't take it personal. People do what they want to do based upon what they want and what they need and what they're willing to release a little bit of flexibility on in order to have an experience. That's the first thing. And who you are as a good person is only defined and classified by you, although others may share that. But not everyone will. Sometimes being a good person means staying out of people's business, letting them do what they do, send them a high five across the room and keep it moving. For real, for real. Okay. Do I have a message? Do I got a message to you? Okay, so lemon drop. That is that's funny. My mouth started watering and said, that's exactly how she's been acting, like a lemon drop. Y'all know what a lemon drop is. Like a lemon drop, what comes to me is a little hard candy. And it has a little bit of powdered sugar on the outside, and it's got a little coating of sugar, but then the sourness is on the inside. That's kind of how you've been living your life. You've been sharing you as a lemon drop, but not understanding that you can be a lemon drop, but you don't have to keep cracking your shell to get to the part that's sour. Does that make sense, honey drop? Does that make sense, honey drop? So in other words, your message for you is to allow yourself to allow yourself to heal so that you don't keep getting people that take you to that sour spot. And then you feel bad and you feel angry and you feel frustrated and you be wanting to knock people out. So we have what we believe, say, and practice. So who you want to be, honey drop, lemon drop, whatever you want to be it. But don't allow people to have access to you to send you off into your sour space when you're trying to enjoy your sweetness and your hard, firm exterior, right? Keep giving your sweetness, but just slow down. It will get better. And you got to set more boundaries too about your space and your time with people. You don't owe them shit. It's supposed to be an even exchange. Hi, Shawana. How you doing? Are you still here? So, Shawana, the reason why you are questioning where you are right now in your life, the reason why you feel like there's something you should know is because you ignored a message that you got about 4 months ago. Yeah, saying 3 to 4 months ago. But it's saying we're going to fix it. We're going to help you get through it so you can come back out on top. But now you have to do what you were told to do so that your home life can have more balance. Even with your physical health, it will restore itself. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. Okay. That's that message. So hopefully you'll leave me some feedback. I'm going to try to keep going down this list. So I'm not going to try to find you right now. But if that resonated, just please leave me some feedback. Okay. Thank you for being here. Hey, hey, hey. Why are you so tense? Why are you so tense, Mel? Why you want to rush? Why? Literally, it's like I see you running around trying to knead the dough for the biscuits, slap the biscuits while you're trying to go to the store and come back and go. You over here, you over there. You're trying to wipe this down. You're trying to take this. Why, Mel? Your clock is not ticking. Why, Mel? Because it's telling me that you're trying to prevent from hearing what you're hearing. There's a message for you and it's about to come into your ears once again, but they need you to keep still. You cannot avoid what you've been hearing. And it's not a doomsday message. It appears that way, but they're saying it's not a doomsday message. You got a message coming in and some relief coming in, but you're not letting them talk to you. You're being so busy. That's why you feel like something coming, because there is something coming. There's a message that's trying to get through to you regarding two things. One of them is your home life, and the other thing is some type of income you got coming on. Okay, hey baby, welcome home. All right, baby. That's what you do. You got a message coming in. It's going to clarify some things about your home life and your finances. I don't know why I feel like you got something. You got some money or something that's backed up, but it's about like literally I just saw like money like being held back behind like a cellophane wall. So that tells me that you got something coming. Because you being too busy and spirit can't give you what you need. Yeah, you need to calm down. Even your shoulders is like you starting to like you. No, we're not overworking around this piece. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am, no, sir. Okay. Okay. All right. I wonder why I give and give and give. People ask to borrow, and it's like they don't have any. Right. So if you know that, it's just like LJ. Like, why do you keep giving in? What are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to convince? You're trying to convince yourself that you're this good person, but you're not. A good person also knows how to have boundaries and how to give people exactly what they need. A good person would be aware, right? Like I said, you can't put your expectation or your things. Hmm. You sure don't, my love. But you're gonna try. What you gonna try, girl? You know, I don't remember half them conversations. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Monica. Monet. I'm in love. I got two, you, me, and he. What we gonna do, baby? Right? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Right? It's not that you really in what I'm hearing is not that you're really in love. It's like I can see why how they both kind of got you thinking like that. But it's telling you to say, enjoy your life. Hashtag enjoy your life in this present moment. You get over by February. You will make your decision by February. You're welcome. Blessings. It's not, you know, I ain't gonna answer this question. I'm not gonna answer this question. Because whether he goes alone or with somebody else, what will we do? I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm not gonna answer that question. All right. I don't even know if it'll come up. Let's see. I feel like there's multiple people going with this trip. I don't feel like it's any one person. I feel like there are multiple people that are going on this trip with him. And they're going away somewhere where there's water. I know you live in California, but they're going like by beach areas, like somewhere there's bleach and warm. Hmm. But there's multiple people, not just one. I see multiple people, male and female. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm getting. You know what I don't like is when people think like, "Oh, I'm the shit," and they ain't the shit. But I can't do nothing about it because it's just is. They got the right to feel that way, and I'm just saying you should feel that way too. You should feel that way too. And if you feel that way, then it really won't matter. But I understand that I need to rest. But it's a specific thing Spirit want me to do in this time of rest. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and hear. That's what they want you to do. It literally just showed you laying on a bed. Looks like floral. Like you're just laying back and you are and I'm just hearing these messages and seeing messages and words just going all over your body. Right? It's reds, there's silver. So you really it's gonna bring you some crystal clarity. It's gonna cut a little bit too, but we need your mind to be calm. Yeah, because you're often moving so fast, you forget. You forget. You know and you do, but you forget. So Spirit is asking you to just lay down, surrender, no sound, no nothing. My ears are on fire. You got messages you need to hear so you can do it properly. Wow. Okay. All right, my love. Nobody asked you to do that, Mel. Yeah, it says it's coming. It says it's coming. I see it. But stop moving. Stop moving. Let them tell you what has to be done. Are there things going to work between me and my son's father? He has a third party and I don't know what to do. This is the Heartbreak Hotel. This is the Heartbreak Hotel. This is Heartbreak Hotel. Dun, dun, dun. Heartbreak Hotel. Listen. Did you hear me when I said earlier that we cannot have an expectation for another, and nor can we have to disconnect ourselves to protect our peace from people who make us doubt, who place us in situations that make us not experience our peace, our happiness, our joy. This is what's happening. And I know, I feel you. You like, but this is my baby daddy. Like, we got this baby. Like, I don't want to be going through all this shit. Like, what's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Nada. Ain't nothing wrong with you, baby. Make the decision. I can't make it for you. There's nothing wrong with you, correct? There is a third party. Yes, I see them. I don't see there being something substantial, but however, it's still a third party. If you're okay with it, then you're okay with it. But don't let it mess with you. Don't let it go to your head. No, no, no. Because what I feel like you're doing, I feel like you are aware. You're like, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna keep this. I ain't giving up. Right? It's gonna get out his system. But instead, what you should be saying is, oh, that's what you own? All right, when you come to me, this is what we doing. We co-parenting and we cohabitate, we whatever. And you go and you enjoy yourself. I'm not saying go out and find somebody else for yourself, because you're not ready for that. But I'm saying do other things to build you up during this time. I can't tell you no more than that, because I saw what I saw. You too available. You too accommodating. You're too accommodating. You too accommodating, Deja. You too accommodating. You too accommodating. You too accommodating. Oh, okay, girl. Yeah, okay. I got you. I'm about to send you a box, then y'all can be making it. You know. Everybody, welcome to the Spiritual Tea Time with Dr. Marrian Sista Efua. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? We're talking about all things spiritual, metaphysical, and supernatural. And then I answer questions for you. You can post your one question down below. There is not a pecking order. I do not randomly check you. I go down my list. If you want a second question or you want a complete reading on air, you can send $20 to my Cash App. It would be greatly appreciated. Or you can send $10 for a second question. And then we will get to you as promptly as possible. Does that sound like a little computer? Yeah, like that. All right. So anyway, we're here. We're going. We're grooving. All right. So let's get started. I've been feeling drained. Okay. So let me drop you back for some more. Don't forget to make me a donation in my Cash App. there's a particular reason my body is lacking something. I feel like get proper. It's not about sleep. It's just that you are emotionally. This is all emotional for you. This is your body telling you fighting emotional shit. Yep. Well, of course. I'm just saying. Whether he's aware of it or not, I see other people around him, and my ex-boyfriend Harold called me. I was dating for 3 years, so wish me happy birthday. Don't you know this is the time people come back? They come back. They come back. That's when they come back, girl. I caught it. I caught it. Yeah, I don't see anything going. I mean, I think it was a good conversation. That's about it. But you remember why y'all exes, right? Hey, baby. All right. So I caught you when you said that. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Angie. Okay, you want to know where you should go. Let's see. Let's see which place comes up. I feel if you stay with your family that you might end up giving in to a couple of advances. Although your dad seems to be pretty, is this your dad or your uncle? Seems to be pretty adamant. He wants to put a foot up somebody's behind. So the thing about Raven, I just feel like you would have too much time on your hands. You wouldn't really be able to, you'd be trying to, I think if you go with Raven, yes, it would be your space. I see you in her space. It's light, it's airy. I see your family members. One of them, like I said, is a male that seems to be very animate about putting a foot up in somebody's behind. And then the rest of them are just questioning, did you move too fast? Because this person, if they are a narcissist, we know that narcissists are very manipulative. And the first thing they do is attack your family to make sure they think that you're the challenge and not them, right? So the Raven's house would work, but just be mindful when you get there, you're going to have time on your own. And that Raven may not be as deeply supportive as you think you is in the long term. So if you're going there for a short period, go for it. Otherwise, you're going to be right back. I'm just letting you know that right now. She wants to be supportive, but it's not for you to keep reliving the same situations over and over again. You need to really, and you also need to talk to somebody, because getting over that is no joke. Just being in a different environment does not work at all. Ooh, okay, girl. That's how it be. That's how it be. Hey, Sierra. Sierra, I thought about you one day this weekend. I don't remember what day. Has your job reached out to you yet? Or have you reached out to your job yet? The place where you work. Because I really feel like that's one of the changes that's going to come about. Mm-hmm. Okay, I feel like that's what's going to happen, that you end up getting a call that may not be completely done with yet. Mm-hmm. I also see you also not sleeping right. You feel like you sleeping, but you be tired. You got to let your mind rest, baby. You can't change what is what it is. It is what it is. That's exactly what I heard. Stop beating yourself up. Get back. You got stuff to do. Okay. You got stuff to do. Get out your head. Okay. Start getting back on task about what you can do to take care of you. Do not get into that mode of, I just got to let shit happen. Dude. This ain't supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Your advancement is supposed to be. You're welcome, my love. Love you. Aww. That baby says she waiting on a deposit. You are a funny girl. Because no help and comfort. Uh, yep, exactly. As I said, um, as I said, your family is supportive, but not in the way you think. Like they're not understanding the solution. I hope you heard me when I said this, Angie. I hope you heard me when I said a narcissist is an entity that is very manipulative. Okay. They will whisper to your father and get close to your father and then drop little seeds about you, true or untrue. They will do things to distract your mother, your siblings, your job, everybody, so that you can be isolated. And so when they finally do get found out, people will question if that's really true. You have support. It just doesn't look like that from your end, because they're also working through this process. Like, what the friggity flag? As I said, you can go to Ravens, but know that it's not a long-term situation. So keep doing what you got to do to get up out of there. And that's also you being so afraid. That's also why that part of that narcissism. Okay. Okay. Hey, Diamond, what's up? What do you want to know? What do you want to know, babe? What do you want to know? Because I'm getting that you're pretty stable. Let me say this again. When it comes to relationships with people, never give a person that much power to keep your mind spinning more than 5 minutes about a situation you deal with them. Always remember, this is the thing all of us have to learn. So when we are growing, right? When we are growing, if a person's used to holding you like this and you start growing, their arms got to go like this. Right? Eventually. So then they can just only be like this and you keep growing. So you don't change your growth pattern, Diamond. Don't start second guessing that you leaving people behind, and that you don't do that. Don't do that. Anybody that gets lost in your growth period is supposed to be lost. If they're supposed to be there while you're growing, their hands will be just like this while you're growing. They won't try to push you back down. They'll be like, right here, I got you. I'm supporting you. I'm here. So that's what you have to do. That's what I got for you. It's telling me don't downplay yourself. Don't make yourself less. No, ma'am. I got you, Shantae. I just got it. Reminding everybody, if you want a second question or you would like a further reading, you can send $20 through my Cash App. This is only why it is live. Otherwise, you have to use my Linktree link, which is in my bio on the top of my page, and you can come. Additionally, we still have seats open for the online version of the retreat in July, and we also have seats open for the actual physical attendance in July. You needed to get in and make a deposit, otherwise the seats are going to be gone. So make a deposit so that you can make sure you have a seat for July. You can also make a deposit for your online version. All payments will be automatically debited out of your bank account or out of your debit card or credit card that you use to book it. So if you sign up for a payment plan, just know that today's the 23rd. So on next month, on the 23rd, they're going to take out another payment. Okay. If you know you can't make that payment, call our offices. Do not let that account bounce. All right. So we can try to stop it. The relationship with my daughter, my mom, and at times my son, I'm unsure of where I stand, if they should. Yeah, we need to talk about this a little bit more. Like this is something we've talked about before. It's you gotta work on you. Them are them, and they are who they are, and you not gonna change that. Just as plain as day. I saw all three of them, and I heard this, that. You got to change it. You can't make up for the past. That's the other thing I just heard. It also told me to tell you that it's not your responsibility to bring everybody along. You made your choices. You made your decision. Keep going. I feel like your son would probably come along before the rest of them. The daughter is kind of more she's just in a place where she just wants to be mad at you, angry with you. She wants to be angry with you because of the past. Yeah, she wants to be angry in the past. And she's also got a lot of stuff going on with her in her own personal life. You know this, right? Okay, you know she got some stuff going on. So stay out of it. Send love, energy, thoughts, heal, whatever you want to send, stay out of it. See, sometimes you're trying to solve, what I'm hearing is that you're trying to solve the problem, be the peacemaker and the healer, and it's not required of you. It's just required of you to observe and start preparing the rations for when they have to come back to you. That's it. Because yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with your daughter, baby. There it is. You just said it. You're welcome. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. She's very angry at you about something in the past, but you just gotta know that, and you gotta take the expectation away that it's gonna be kumbaya. We're all one big family. We are a family. That ain't gonna be your song. Yep. But don't let her be your headache. Don't let her be. You can send her love. You got to live your life. You can't live your life because of the connections you have. You live your life because you got a life to live. Everybody who's here, if you want to join my academy, I invite you to go over to my link tree and sign up for one of my subscription plans. Absolutely, positively. So it is. Sign up for one of those, and allow yourself a chance to come and really, really be serviced, right? So I do coaching, I do the counseling, the coaching. We got the academy, which is teaching you about the spiritual, metaphysical, and supernatural. We're talking about mindset. We're talking about the money plan group that gets you talking about your money. We got the retreats that are putting it all together and having you in the space for 4 days where you can experience some real powerful interactions and get some healing and get some restoration. Us doing this spiritual tea time is just a sample of what you get when you come on. Being right. So that's what we need to do. Being available to ourselves and healing ourselves, investing in ourselves. Yesterday, somebody made a comment before we started the academy, the Sunday Solution session on yesterday. Somebody made a comment and was like, this, I have to be honest, like I just came across this from when I came to your retreat in 2019. And I'm like, whoa, like, whoa. And I'm thinking, yeah, you've grown. I've seen it. But you're only going to grow and feel confident in growing once you get affirmed and you have the right tools to help you continue to grow. Because see, it's one thing to come and have a reading. It's one thing to come and have a session. But when you are part of a larger family, see, right now, y'all in the community because y'all come and go as y'all. But when you're in the family, when you invest in the family, then your business becomes our business and your prayer becomes our prayer and your healing becomes our healing. And we're all working together. So now it's not just you against everybody else. So now we can support you. You'll understand things on a different level without the extra conflict. And you'll be able to see through a lot of stuff. But a lot of us have patterns that we have to be correcting on. So anyway, it's been a great day. Thank y'all for being here. I will talk to y'all again on Wednesday, reminding you that you can always go and you can schedule a private reading. You can schedule a private reading that allows you to spend some time with me. You can also book for your retreat, make a deposit for your retreat in July. And men, you can do the one for September. Women in July, men in September. We are going to have a couples retreat that's going to pop off in not until the February of 2024. It was going to be this year, but we just got too many commitments to do it right. So we just want to do things properly. Okay. All right. Peace and blessing. Thanks for being here. You can look me up, send me a message. Talk to you soon. Love you.